Travelling tips with Chanel. Carry a baguette.
If you're hungry.
I feel like you're so close.
It looks so cinematic.
Thank you. And we've got a bit of time to kill, so we'll go grab a coffee, and then next step is the train.
Woo! Because are you dazed and delirious, you would say?
You are.
I am dazed and delirious.
We have a long travel day, to be fair, today. Like, to say the actual flight, again, the actual flight is an hour and 20 minutes, but our train to the airport is an hour longer than that. Like, it's just a long travel day to go, not very far, but it will be worth it.
Definitely.
Cafe. The boy who needs cafe.
So now we're at the station, we're just waiting for our train. We're at platform 3, which it seems like we're always coming from platform 3, but which is good for us because we don't have to go over, there's like a bunch of stairs and bridges you have to go over to get to the other platform, but it's just really close, so that's alright, that's perfect, and now we wait.
Vlogging in public, it's just like some random old man just like, what are you doing? Is that good? Go.
I said we made it to the airport. Woohoo!
So unfortunately I can't do the typical airport shot on the escalator because they're not working.
Lame. Right, so we've made it through TSA like that. Matt just went to the restroom. We're gonna have a wander around here because there's some restaurants, some stores, and maybe we can just get some snacks. But TSA, honestly, it was so easy. We were in and out like that. I did, however, have to throw away my moisturizer because it was over 100 mils. Gutted. But I'll just get more in Amsterdam. So yeah, we're just here a bit early. We like to be here around 2 hours early, and we can just relax, chill, and yeah, not rush for our flight or anything like that. So, almost there. And he's back.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
We're in.
We're in.
We've just got a couple of hours to kill now, which I'm sure you probably just said.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool departure, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's a cool area. So chill for a bit, grab a coffee.
Yeah.
And
Favorite part of traveling? This. Just relax. Woo!
This is what happens when Chanel gets bored of carrying her things.
Not bored. I have a little back, it hurts.
I don't know if you have Buckaroo in America, but we have a game called Buckaroo in England. And you're like a donkey and you have to, a donkey or a horse? You have to like put loads of things on, it's like a game, and then eventually it just goes,
That's what you feel like? Now we wait for 2 hours.
Don't think you're recording. Oh yeah?
I am.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's recording. It says record. I'm learning how to work it. I recorded a whole thing before and it didn't record, but it's definitely recording.
Still learning. We're still new to this business. We have Instagram going, but the whole vlogging thing, I don't know. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
He's a seasoned vlogger. He knows what he's doing.
I won't go that far.
We finally landed. Finally. We were delayed an hour in the plane. Like we were on the plane, delayed an hour at the airport.
Only an hour, guys. We were delayed. Wasn't bad. It just made the day feel much longer.
It is, and now it's 7 o'clock. We left England in the morning to do our whole travel day. What time did we leave at, like?
I mean, we were up at 8 o'clock this morning, so yeah, we've been on go for 12 hours, which for an hour flight, it was only an hour flight, yeah. So
it's been a long travel day.
yeah.
So we're gonna head to the hotel. We'll meet up back then.
We made it,
We
finally.
made it. Yeah. A million hours later, made it.
It wasn't stressful though, was it? Like, I feel like
Honestly,
we did
no.
pretty well.
We did. I think we're just tired, but
Yeah, we need some food.
Yeah.
But we just got the train from the station and then we've come straight to the hotel, which is literally over the road. We're not in the centre.
train
we're
from
in,
the airport.
We're in Sloterdijk?
Yeah, I know we're gonna butcher it, so I'm not even gonna try to
I'm gonna
say
Google it tomorrow how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna let Chanel give you a tour around the room because we've been pleasantly surprised. I'll tell you how much we paid for it after, but we've won with this one.
Yeah, we have. Welcome to our crib for the next 4 days. So when you walk in, again, I didn't know this, but when you go to Europe, your hotel key card you put in here for the electricity. So for the longest time, like when I first traveled to Europe, I was like, why isn't it working? You have to put the key card in. So anyways, key card in. We're gonna show you the bathroom first because it's just the closest. There's no bathtub, but there's a pretty nice shower. And it's like the, what is it called? The waterfall shower?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like a wet room, isn't it? So
It
there's
looks-
no like, you
It's
just
so nice.
splash around, and it looks brand new.
And it smells amazing, honestly. Have you smelled it in here? It smells so good.
It smells like a spa.
It does actually, yeah. And then, over here.
Bed test?
Yeah, bed test is good. The pillows look really good and decent.
This bed's huge as well, just saying.
Yeah.
Like, look at the size of the mattress doesn't look that thick, but it does in person. That is huge.
I'm so excited for this. Matt and I love hotel beds because they always have like the fluffiest, comfiest pillows. So I can't wait to sleep on these tonight. And then here's the rest of our room. Famous artiste, which I am knocking myself in the head because I can't remember the artist's name, but famous artiste painting right here. And then a little cozy corner over here if you want to sit in the chair. And the view outside is just some buildings, but not terrible. And we're super close to the train station where we just got off, so we can literally just go right across the street, hop on the station, and then hop on the train, and then go to the city center tomorrow. So we're super close. Everything looks gorgeous and really nice. Reception was nice. So we're just really excited to be here and to enjoy this relaxing and fun room, huh? What do we got, baby?
Chanel has treated me to a lovely romantic dinner this evening. As you can see, we have chili noodles and vegetable noodles. We have a small charcuterie selection with some uncooked pita bread, some unknown olives which we think are garlic, some hummus and fruit. We had to buy some cutlery because we don't have any cutlery, and some paprika. Dreamy.
I mean,
And it still cost us an absolute fortune.
looks like a nice first meal to me.
It's late, we couldn't be bothered going out. I know we said we were checking out. We're here, we're hungry, we need some food.
food and
Bon
a movie
appetit.
night. Bon appetit.
So we did it, we made it. It's later than we expected it to be. So I think tonight we're just going to put the camera down. We're going to get a good night's rest because we've got 3 full days here. So
Lots to record, lots
yeah,
to do.
I think we've got a lot to do and we don't need to film much more today. Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy?
Happy.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
What's going on, guys?
Hi. Day 1 in Amsterdam.
So yeah, we're back in Amsterdam. We both visited here in 2019 separately, around the same time. So we've
So
both,
weird.
yeah, I know.
We didn't even know each other.
So we've both been here before. We're super excited to be back, and we have absolutely no plan. Like this is the first trip of 2025 for us, so we don't want to like overplan anything. We don't want to like go to 100 museums and like do all the touristy stuff. We just want to slow down.
Walk around, see what's
Sightsee.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fun. No plan is the best plan, and that's what works for us the best, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you overplan things, it stresses us out too much because you like have to do this, I have to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll probably still end up walking 20 million miles today, but yeah, it's just nice to have 4 full days of just whatever we want. So we're going to take you into the centre now and just loiter around and see what happens.
Come along. So I know it doesn't look like we're in Amsterdam, judging by the building behind us. We actually had to go get an SD card because ours ran out. So we were like, we need to film. So it brought us to this media market on like not even the outskirts, just in a different part of the city center. And we haven't been here before, and I don't know what this is, but it's lovely. So
Asia,
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Asia, Amsterdam. Chanel.
Me.
So we've just been to Margot's. It's a vegan bakery and it's insane. Like we found it Chanel found it just Googling like vegan cafes and it popped up. The staff are so nice. They've actually got 2 spots. One of them is in Amsterdam West and that's the area like we've kind of fallen in love with already. Like it's just the quaint little street. It's really narrow and there's just restaurants, cafes tucked away. It's really cool and it's away from the hustle and bustle of the centre. The pastries were unbelievable, like especially for vegan pastries, like we just don't get things like that. And the coffee was unbelievable as well. Like, you know us by now, we love our coffee and we need it. So we had to go get that before we started vlogging. But yeah, you should definitely check it out, Margot's. I will put their link in the description for their Instagram. And yeah, go give them a follow and check that place out.
Come in January to Amsterdam like we have. Don't bother dressing cute. I have the cutest outfit. And I had a different hat on, but I'm freaking freezing. So this is just zipped up all day. So just don't even bother dressing cute. Just dress warm, layer up, have a coffee on you at all times for your hands. We've just stopped at Fulcher's. I think I'm saying that right. Just for a quick coffee break and pee break because cafes are the best place to have a wee because there's none around town. So yeah, just stopped here for a little coffee break.
I'm loving drinking coffee everywhere in Amsterdam. I'm just really struggling with the cups. Like, is this designed for someone with tiny fingers? Like,
out of the main bit. Well, we thought it was the main bit, but I guess this is Amsterdam Center. But like all the shops and the restaurants and the hustle and bustle and all the people. And we've walked to this place. It's called, I'm gonna butcher this, De Hortus Garden. So you pay to go inside, and it's just like a lovely like little area where you walk around and see all like the garden center, plants and herbs and all that good jazz. And then you see this side, which is so lovely. Like it just feels like nice and calm and serene. And after we just shared this cup of coffee that makes me feel like I'm on crack right now, this is exactly what I need. I just need fresh air, some calm, and just this side of Amsterdam. And it's lovely, so we can't wait to just explore this side.
Don't know if it's normal for statues around here, but these have boobies and a six-pack.
Good morning. It is Saturday today in Amsterdam, and it is a bit chaotic and a bit busy, as you can see around us. We filmed a lot yesterday, so we're gonna be right tourists today, and we're just gonna take it easy, take it slow, get through the crowds, because it's a little mental right now. We just hopped off the train, and it was really nice and very clean, but there were so many people, so many different languages going on, and we're just like, well, we need some coffee. So that's what we're gonna do today. Just wanted to fill you guys in. It's pretty noisy around here, so I'm gonna talk extra loud. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're here in Amsterdam, the train is a great way to travel. It was super close by our hotel, which we will link in the description below. But it was €8, correct? So super cheap, and it was super quick. Usually it would have taken us about an hour from our hotel to walk, and it took us like less than 10 minutes. So I highly recommend the train.
So you might see now that it's got dark, and we have been walking so much all day, and we did what we always do and we forgot to eat.
Our sim levels dropped.
So we had to top them levels up, and we went to a few places, and this was the one that kind of sung to us the most. It was like super cozy. The staff were really nice as well, because it was fully booked up. It's a Friday night and we didn't even think, because we've just been walking all day. So they squeezed us in. There was literally one spot left of two, so they got us in. I said it's the best vegan burger I've ever had, which is a big shout, but it was. And you had the noodles, and you said they were amazing as well.
It was bomb, yeah.
Honestly, it was just like, everything about it was so nice. Like we can't recommend it enough. So it's called Soil, and they have two spots here in Amsterdam, so definitely check them out if you wanted vegan food. It is entirely vegan, so you can just indulge fully, enjoy. It's nice to go to a place and not be like, oh, is this vegan, is this not? It's just 100% everything. Desserts, drinks, food, all of it. So we recommend. Now we have an hour walk home, but tomorrow is a new day. We will explore, and yeah, I think that's probably going to be us signing off for the night. We may see you at the hotel, we may not, but good night from me.
And good night from me. Thank you for watching, following us along today in Amsterdam, and we look forward to doing more with you tomorrow.
A strange smell in the air. Outside urinals.
An obsession with rubber ducks. Really tiny cars. Bridges that lift up.
Right, that is the end of our Amsterdam trip.
I'm so sad. I'm such an emotional being and I just want to cry. Because it was so fun. Like, I had the best time. Like, they're happy tears.
It's been an amazing trip.
Yeah.
To say we've only been here 4 days.
Yeah.
We've just done so much. We've walked like over 100,000 steps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've just not stopped. Which I guess would lead us to our first topic, which we want to talk about, which is getting around.
So, we chose a hotel called Mercure Hotels, and it's right outside a train station. There's buses, there's, what would you say, Vespas? Is that what it's
Scooters,
called?
like a moped, so like, yeah.
So, we walked the first day, and that took us about an hour. If you love to walk like us, it was brilliant, it was fine. But as you're going about your days, the next couple days, we're walking loads. So I would recommend doing a scooter. They're green and they're called Go, and it was brilliant. We had so much fun, didn't we?
Yeah, so I think going back to the walking, like, if you enjoy walking and you want to see not just the city centre of a place, we found this travelling before, like, walk from your hotel into the centre. You will see so many other things rather than just what you see online of the city centre. So it's definitely worth walking in for the first day.
100%.
The second piece of advice would be to get the Go. They're a bit like the Lime scooters or Bird scooters that used to be around, but now they're like a little moped. And you only need a provisional licence, but you can obviously use like your full UK car licence or your American driving licence.
Yeah.
You can use any licence, you just scan it. It's a super easy process. And here you don't have to be scared about going on the roads because they have cycle lanes everywhere, don't they?
Everywhere.
Like, as you know, I'm sure you know by the Netherlands, that the country is created
around cycling. Everybody bikes.
And you're allowed on them bike lanes, on the mopeds. So it's a really good way to get around and see the local area, and it's cheaper than a taxi and it's cheaper than the train.
And if you're not comfortable on that, then you can rent a bike and you can bike literally anywhere. Literally anywhere. And it's so safe, like super safe, that everybody leaves their bikes outside. Some not even locked up. Like, everybody has one. So
the third would be getting the train. So where we're staying at the Mercure Hotel, there's loads of hotels in this area. I'll insert a map here. And I would say it's about 10 minutes train from here.
Yeah, super fast.
So like to walk to the train station from here, it's 2 minutes. And then to get into the centre, the Amsterdam centre, it's 10 minutes on the train. It cost us €8.60 for a one-way. So it's not the cheapest, but by no means
it's fast.
Expensive. It's fast, it's warm, and it's comfortable.
Especially because we came in January and we didn't think about how freaking cold it was going to be. So yesterday it was the coldest it had been all 4 days. So we had to get the train because we were like, we just can't walk or we can't ride the scooter.
We were done. By the last day, the scooter and walking, they were fun, but it was so cold. We were like, we just want to get there and get a coffee and get warmed up.
Speaking of coffees.
Coffee shops.
Cafés.
You may be naive when you come to the Netherlands, you may not. The difference between a coffee shop and a cafe, there will be a funny smell in a coffee shop.
A bit skunky.
And you can smoke a certain herbal. Mm-hmm. If that's not for you, there is hundreds of beautiful cafes. We love coffee, as you've probably seen by now. We spend half our time in coffee shops. Whether it's just relaxing, working, editing, we love being in coffee shops, even in England. Or cafes here.
So that's the difference. Coffee shop is where you can smoke the herb, and then cafes is where you can, is coffee, cakes, tea, that kind of stuff.
Just bear that in mind. Regarding like the canal boats, there's tours, there's everything as soon as you get off the train in the centre. And our advice would be just to walk around the centre for an hour before you get jumped on, before everybody buy this, buy that, do this tour, do that tour. It is a good way to get your bearings, to do the tours, and I'm not taking it away from them. But I do think you have such a nice experience, especially if you're a couple or if you're friends, like, and you're not solo travelling. Just wander, just loiter around and see what you want to see. And then if you can't find the things that you're looking for, by all means go do a tour.
I think that's the fun bit. We don't really plan now when we go away. The first day we always walk around and we just see what's about, and we always find spontaneous things to do.
Yeah.
We find markets, we go into thrift stores, like it's just so fun not to have a plan.
Things that aren't necessarily on Google or
Right.
the top 10 things on TripAdvisor.
We've been before when I came, it was with like a tour group, and we did like a bike ride into the countryside. We did the canals, but that was more towards summertime, so it really depends the season on things to do as well, so just keep that in mind.
Wear comfy shoes.
Yes. You're going to be doing a lot of walking. So don't try to dress cute and have cute boots or anything like that. You want comfy shoes. I had Docs. Docs were all right. But I will say I did try to dress like cute for one of the days and had like tights and like a cute dress. It wasn't warm enough. And you're just constantly going to be covered.
And we're
during
doing...
January, or the winter months at least.
And we were doing 30 to 40,000 steps a day. So just make sure you've got good footwear on and you stay nice and warm, especially in the colder months.
I was literally stretching everywhere around Amsterdam because we were walking so much. I was getting like pains in my leg and I was like, okay, I need to stop and stretch. As you get older, you're gonna need to stop when you're traveling and do some stretching. I've had a cramp like on my leg for the past hour.
She's dropping to bits.
I've stretched all over Amsterdam. So, comfy shoes, you have to have them.
So that concludes our Amsterdam trip. We have a very exciting trip planned next, which I don't know if you'll know about it or not on our Instagram, but it's a big one. We're taking a leap. So if you want to subscribe, see more content, we're going to be traveling the world and we want to share our journey with you. Our Instagram is also Dazed and Delirious. Go give us a follow and we put a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of shots on there. So make sure you subscribe and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!
Bye!